This is a glimpse into my life. Life with Eric.
Eric's here.
And I'm Kiley.
And I'm Eric.
Okay, I think we know who you are.
Oh.
So what's going on with that shirt over there?
Why do you got to start it that way? No one knows it's too small for me. This is the last day I'm wearing it.
Not at all how I was going to start this podcast, but it happened right as we were about to start, so I'm throwing it at you.
Just because I stand up, my belly hangs out?
I have to take blame for that because it originally fit you. I did not pay attention to its fabric, and I shrunk it.
Well, I like the color. But now I'm going to, see, I was going to put it in the Goodwill bag. Now I'll just give it to River.
Yeah, I
made
a nice
thought
suggestion. About that. If it looks like it would fit River nicely.
I'm sure it would. I raise my hand, my whole belly hangs out.
Sorry about that.
It's actually good, folks that are watching on YouTube. It's cropped. It's cropped at the chest. You can't see it's too small.
Take advantage of it now because in a few weeks, the folks, as you call them, back at home are going to see it all. They don't even know what your body looks like from like the chest down.
What folks back home?
All the people that watch YouTube.
Why?
Because we're getting a new studio.
Oh, yeah, the new studio.
And you don't got a desk to hide behind.
We got to change this. I need a desk to hide behind. I can't sit. I didn't think about that. I can't sit in a regular chair. There's no way.
Why? I do it every week.
I like something to crop me. I didn't think about that.
Oh, well.
I'll just wear an apron.
An apron?
Yeah. I should get Life with Eric apron.
An apron.
An apron would be great because it doesn't matter exactly what I wear except for my arms or whatever color. And then you won't see the rest. It'd just be an apron.
Maybe we should just like lay a blanket over your lap.
Yeah. And then I'll get up and I'll cook dinner right after.
Oh, I wish.
I was just saying that to you.
Right.
I will cook dinner if it puts you in a better mood after work.
No, it's not the mood that it puts me in. You want me...
No, it's the mood.
No, it's not.
It's
you want
mood.
me to come home and do these additional things on top of making you dinner. And you're like, well, I could do it, but you can't do it. Because every time you make dinner, I can't even talk to you. If I call you on the phone, you're like, I can't go. I got to stir the meat.
That's right.
I'm like,
that's right.
okie doke.
I can't talk on the phone. I'm way too busy.
Right.
I got 20 things cooking at one time.
So...
How come when you cook dinner, you can do other things for me?
Well,
you run around and cook dinner?
Yeah, because I'm a good multitasker.
Right. If I cook dinner, I get fired up. I'm just like...
only focused on...
If I cook dinner this week, what do you want me to cook?
I don't even know.
Well, I got three things on my menu.
I know. You have a limited menu.
I'll figure out which day I want to cook.
I don't have a hair appointment this week, so
it's going to be Thursday, the day I will go out with Tanner.
I'm going to cook dinner Thursday. Oh, wait, by the way, we're going out.
I forgot we're going out with Tanner. Remember that. We are going to go out with Tanner.
Okay. Remind me, because I will forget.
Yeah. But Kiley and I, we're pumped up now to do this podcast, but we were not earlier because we've been in Vegas pretty much all weekend.
Okay, that's a lie, but okay.
Why is that a lie?
Pretty much all weekend?
It felt like all weekend.
It wasn't.
We went down on a Friday morning.
Right.
And went to the track meet. River had made state, so we decided to go to the track meet. And we made a flight for the late flight coming home on Friday night, figuring that, a roughly 10 o'clock flight leaving would be late enough.
Would be fine, yes.
We were wrong.
We were wrong on many levels.
Southwest was right.
Actually, yes. I mean, Southwest canceled our flight either way,
right?
I guess, but it turned out to be with the grace of God. And because the track meet didn't end until 11.
Yeah, we watched River till 11 o'clock at night. There was one lightning delay, one rain delay, and it just went on forever.
It just dragged on, yep.
But it was kind of cool under the lights and stuff.
It was kind of nice, especially in Vegas, because it was real hot earlier.
I know. Vegas is just hot and nasty.
Well, it's a desert.
Yeah, it is. I guess when I go to Vegas, we only go for the concrete show. We don't really hang out outside. You're in an air-conditioned
building.
We're in a smoky, air-conditioned building.
Ew, the concrete show is smoky? You can walk around smoking a cig at the concrete show?
Yeah.
Stop it.
Yeah, you can.
No way, Jose.
It's freaking Arizona. Not Arizona. It's Vegas.
Even currently, this day and age.
I don't know. I've been
in
for 3 or 4 years.
2020, you could walk around just smoking away.
Yeah.
No way.
Yes.
Okay.
And you can have a beer in your hand.
Okay, beer, I believe.
Yeah. It's like Las Vegas Convention Center.
I don't know.
We'll look it up. I don't really know.
I'm not going to get on. I doubt
what I recall, you can do whatever
you want. That's a Googleable thing.
I guarantee it's a Google thing.
Okay.
Or whatever.
Googleable.
Googleable. But we got to go to Vegas, and we had so much time to burn because the track meet didn't start later. We went to our favorite place.
Yes.
We're pimping it out right now.
Love
this
it.
place is called Firefly.
Good job. You said it right.
I know. Kiley, you bust my balls.
I actually don't.
Say fireflies.
You
so
say
what?
it wrong like actually 100% of the time,
Right.
and I only correct you about 1% of the time.
Right. So I said we're going to fireflies.
And I didn't say anything.
Yeah, you did. I told
not.
the Uber driver we're going to fireflies. You said firefly.
Because if he looks up fireflies, he's not going to find it.
Oh. Anyway, we go there and it's closed down.
Well,
and it says opening March 2023.
No, it says we've moved March 2023.
Yeah, we moved around the corner. So we got to go on a little tour of one street back from, let's just call it the Strip. It's one street off of the Strip.
It's like 2 streets off the Strip.
Yeah. So we turn, and it's
Yikes.
really, like, hardcore trash everywhere, people everywhere.
That's the greatest of neighborhoods.
Pretty ghetto. Is ghetto a word you can say nowadays?
Probably not, but it's fine.
I mean, ghetto, I don't run down. Like your
lower income?
Like your laundry hanging on the street sign. Basically.
On the street sign?
Yes, there was laundry hanging on everywhere.
Oh, okay.
And then there was trash everywhere.
There was a lot of trash.
And there was beer bottles everywhere. And that one kid...
You're much more observant than I am, because I didn't notice any of
Oh,
this.
I noticed it all. I'm like, whoa,
Or are
where
you just
are
being
we at?
dramatic?
No, I'm not being dramatic at all. I've been in these neighborhoods in L.A. and stuff.
Okay.
But I didn't realize Vegas, one street back, is like this.
Yes.
I mean, it's like, whoa, who lives back
Okay, well,
here?
every city has that, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
But
they shield it from you so good, and you turn one street away, and bam.
What's behind the lights and glitter?
Right. Now, South Tahoe's like that, too. You wouldn't believe, South Tahoe, you got the main drag in South Tahoe, all the casinos and stuff. And we used to do work there, so a lot of times we'd park our equipment, like, on the back streets, because you go in the back way, and they would say,
do you like your equipment?
Do you want your equipment anymore? Don't park it on this back street and back here.
Wouldn't park there then.
Right. That reminds me, Skylar lived in Newport Beach.
Right.
And she had an old TV with a crack in it. And she says, well, my new place I'm moving to, it just has one on the wall. And so I'm just going to give this away because I don't know where to take a TV to dispose of it.
Oh, it's kind of a pain, actually.
And so she goes, I see people leave free stuff out all the time. So she takes the TV outside, leaves it on the sidewalk, goes back in to get the sign that says free. And she goes back out and the TV's gone.
Well, that was handy.
And that's even in Newport Beach on the back roads.
Well, yeah. Every city, town, whatever has, that's like the...
I don't have to worry about putting free because someone's going to steal it in 2 seconds.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
The back
I don't
roads?
even know. No.
But, so it actually, I don't know why it surprised me. I thought it was further back in Vegas, not right there.
No, further back in Vegas is like when you start getting the bigger house and lots and stuff. Yeah.
So these are all full of just...
Right.
I mean, I just never imagined that.
Yep. Tis
so
true.
We'll just call it not the ghetto.
Okay.
I don't even know what to say these days. A lot of times,
either, a lot of the times.
You say these words, and then people call you on the words that you say, and you say,
"Correct."
I've been saying that word since I've been born, or whatever. Like, when did they change it on me? Like, how am I supposed to keep notice on when the words change?
I mean, it is true. It's,
do they have a news channel that tells you this?
That actually would be handy.
Right, and says you're not supposed to say this word.
We've
yet
changed
you've been
this to this.
Yeah, that's why it's real hard on our parents.
Oh my gosh.
Our mom and dad, because
your mom.
My mom's crossing the line all the time
Constantly.
nowadays, but she doesn't know.
Right, and she's not doing it maliciously either.
No. I mean, I do it too because I'm on the older, and you're a little younger, and then you get a little younger. And then the kids are like, no, you can't say that. That's racist. I go, since when did it turn racist? Never used to be.
Right.
It turned racist all of a sudden. I don't know when Trump became president, I guess.
I mean,
that's kind of when things happen.
I mean, I'll kind of give you that, actually. There was kind of a time of that era.
Trump became president, and everything became racist. I don't know how that happened, but in my mind, that's when it happened.
Society for you.
All of a sudden, yeah. And so somebody else will be president at some time, and things will change again, probably.
I would think yes.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden, oh, that's okay to say. You can say ghetto, no big deal.
I don't even know if you can or can't say ghetto. I'm not going to lie. I don't know the answer to that.
I'll guarantee you can't say ghetto.
Probably not.
Like you say, oh, that's inappropriate. But you know what? 50% of society will say, that's fine. And 50% will say, hey, you can't say that. You have to say, underprivileged or something. But you kind of can't say underprivileged. I don't even know.
I know. It just is a very...
Where's the dictionary?
It's a descriptive word that describes it very nicely. So that's how we're using it, I guess.
Right. People understand. But I don't know.
I don't either.
I don't either. What's that actor's name?
What actor?
Jared Leto. Can you say that?
Because it rhymes with ghetto.
Right.
David. Oh, that's Guetta.
David Guetta? Yeah. I don't know what you can say. We went one street back in Vegas, and it was Jared Leto.
Oh boy. What do you mean? Just
I
think about it.
actually saw David Guetta.
You're gonna start making like saying things that rhyme with what you used to be able to say.
Right, and then you should be able to say it, right?
Like just think about that.
Right.
Wow.
You could actually make a whole show about that.
You could.
That'd be funny. But we got to go to Firefly. And we took a picture for my cousin Ryan because Firefly has these great sangrias.
Amazing sangria.
Yeah, and by the way, they did move to a new location out of Jared
Which I
Leto.
totally...
outside Jared Leto.
Which was, I saw the outside and I was like, well, this building is not, because that's the building kind of was fun on the outside. And I was like, this building is not fun on the outside.
Right.
I'm like, what the hell?
It almost looked like...
Walked in though and was like, oh, just joking.
It was beautiful. Yeah,
you guys did good.
Yeah, really nice restaurant.
They
We just happened to be there like
very nicely.
2:30. It was like
right,
nobody
so
in there.
Dead,
It was in between lunch and dinner, I guess, or whatever. Lunch and happy hour in between, like
right.
what you want to call it. And but you get these sangrias there.
With little baby
They make different sangrias. I don't know if you've ever seen it. They actually spout them. They make them in
I like how you try to tell me about this restaurant that I introduced you to.
Well, you introduced me, but I've been there more.
No, you haven't.
I went. Yeah, I did. I went with the concrete show, and I went when I took Courtney to the
Do you think that
show.
I've only been there once with you?
I don't know. I have no idea.
No, I would frequent there many more times without you when I lived there.
Yeah, but again, you said you're not observant, and I am.
I know, but I've been there a lot of times.
You didn't know that they ferment their sangrias and pour it out of the spout?
Yes, I did.
You knew that?
Yes.
A couple different types of sangrias.
Yeah, they have like white. I think they have a rosé now, too.
Mm-hmm. They have a couple. They have like 3. Okay. You did know
Anywho.
that. Somehow you knew that.
Because I've been there a lot.
But they have really good sangrias with these little apples, which are cool. They dice up little square apples.
Little baby apples.
Yeah, and they're real good. So we got a picture of those. And then they have little tapas.
Tapas.
Yeah.
Which I will say, I said it later after we left. I'm like, thank God we ate like this big meal because we did not eat dinner. We didn't really need a snack either, really.
No, because we got all the tapas in there.
Yeah.
They're really good. They're little plates, but they're really good. So I recommend go to Firefly if you're in Vegas. They have one in downtown there and one in Summerlin.
Yep.
Very good.
Delicious.
But the funniest thing, we didn't have any water because Kylie had to dump her water bottle out and we're going to the track meet.
So I'm like, I brought my Hydro Flask. I'm like, I'm going to want some water.
Yeah,
later.
so they had this a guy filling up the water.
Like a busboy.
Yeah, busboy guy filling up the water. And so I keep telling Kylie, hey, when he comes by, have him fill up your bottle of water. So I told the guy, I said, hey, I got a bottle of water. Can we fill it up? He didn't really know what I was saying. He didn't speak English very well.
Well, I'm not sure about that. I think, a little bit, I think you weren't articulating very well because you were like kind of trying to talk to me and him like at the same time.
Well, according to his response, I figured he didn't speak English.
And because then I was just like, just wait, like, because I had to dig the bottle out of the bottom of my bag. Like, I was like, oh, we'll get it. Don't like.
And I know Spanish. Like I do. I know how to communicate in Spanish, and so I just was speaking English to him.
So I get the water bottle out, which are at the end of the meal, and so he comes back, and you ask him if he could refill my water bottle.
I grabbed the water bottle, and I look at him, and I said, agua. And he's like, oh, okay, you want me to fill your water bottle?
I was like,
yeah.
I'm like, you're an idiot. You just totally assumed because you couldn't articulate and he could understand you that he didn't
as soon
know
as I said agua,
English
he knew
very
exactly
well.
what I meant.
Well, everybody knows what agua is.
I was like, oh, I guess he speaks English.
I'm like, oh my God.
I can't laugh too hard. I don't know if anybody listened last week. I got gum surgery. That's why we did the podcast early, and I'm laughing. I got stitches. It's embarrassing on the YouTube, folks. Don't zoom in on my teeth.
I doubt anyone's going to.
And so when I'm laughing like that, my upper lip's like pulling. I'm like, I can't laugh that hard. Agua.
I was just like, oh my God.
Yeah. And then I look at Kylie and I go, point at me and I go, baño.
Yeah.
And I went to the bathroom.
You did have to go to the baño.
That was freaking hilarious.
I know. I was like, yeah, he speaks English fine.
Okay.
I wasn't. He probably was just like, you're an idiot, sir.
Probably.
Yikes.
We'll get to the track meet. And it's freaking roasting hot.
Roasting.
It is roasting. It's so hot. We're like, oh my God, we have no.
And there was zero shade.
We have no chairs, no beach
shade.
towels, no nothing. And you definitely don't want to be in the bleachers because it's
well,
hot.
And I thought about bringing like a blanket to sit on, and then I forgot.
I thought about that too. I figured, backpack it'll be light. You know, thank God I brought my pills.
Right.
Oh, backtrack for a second. While we're sitting at Fireflies, we get a text from Southwest, and it says your flight's canceled, and we rebooked you
for 5:50 in the morning.
So I'm like, what is
awesome?
We don't have a room.
So I quickly start like searching other airlines. If there are any choices. No airlines going out later tonight. Nothing. So we're like, cool.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh great, they have this EDM festival. Is that what it's called?
EDF.
EDF, Electric
Daisy
Festival, which these people dress up like in like neon bikinis,
right?
And these outrageous outfits and go party and
listen
to
Speedway.
Music. Yeah. And so every Uber driver that we had was like, oh hey, I'm glad you're not going to the EDF or whatever it's called.
Yes, they were trying to avoid the area.
Right.
But anywho. So no flights to be had. So we have the options of like finding a hotel room or renting a car and driving home.
Or staying there and going to the EDF festival.
Good Lord.
I would just get in my underwear. That's it.
Oh, boy.
I just get in my underwear. I go out there and I dance and rave.
Good Lord Almighty.
With you.
Okay.
And we do whatever we want. Everybody's doing Molly out there.
Oh, you just want to take some Molly.
Yeah, Molly, ecstasy. Doesn't everybody take that out there?
I have no idea. I've never been.
Well, have you been to? It's kind of like Burning Man.
No, I've never been there either.
It's like Burning Man with no dust and dirt. So you stay nice and clean. You just sweat.
It's at a speedway, so there might be some dust.
No, speedway is all asphalt.
Oh, that's probably true. There's got to be some dirt.
And everybody stays out there in tents.
But you like camp. There's got to be dirt around it.
Yeah. We should go next year.
Oh boy.
Well, you don't want to go to Burning Man; it's too dusty. So let's go there.
I don't think I want to go there either.
I know. From the sounds of the cab driver or the Uber drivers, they're like, "You don't want to go there. It's horrible."
Right. We even had a younger one that was like, "Don't do it."
I know. That's crazy.
So I think at 53, you shouldn't be going to the EDF.
And probably taking Molly and ecstasy. I'll probably die. 53-year-old dies. What was 54 at the time? 54-year-old man dies at EDF.
For the first time at EDF.
Yeah. First time at the Electric Daisy Festival, 54-year-old man dies in his underwear.
Right.
His Tommy John's underwear.
Don't wear those.
That gave Tommy John's a bad rap.
Oh.
Right.
Right. We're not going.
All right.
Anywho.
What would you wear?
I don't know, honey.
If we had to go, what would you wear?
Minimal clothing because it's hot as F.
You don't care. You just let everything hang out.
No, I don't let things hang out.
Okay.
I don't let things hang out.
Would you wear leather boots?
Ooh, I think my feet would swell.
Oh.
My feet were swelling in flip-flops at the track meet.
I know these people have leather boots on with like strap leather bikinis. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I wonder if this guy's ever been to Electric Daisy Festival.
100% no.
Hey everybody, this is Joe LaMonica with LaMonica Custom Builders. You want a custom home from a Southern California premier home builder? Call me, Joe LaMonica with LaMonica Custom Builders. 310-465-3347.
If you don't go with me to the Electric Daisy Festival, then
You're going to take Joe?
No, I'll take my mom.
Oh my God.
Me and Mom will go.
What's your mom going to wear?
You can smoke anywhere.
Probably.
That'd be great. I don't know what my mom will wear. My mom has lots of neon, though. She wears something. She wears some glasses and some neon.
Oh, my God.
If I was with my mom, I wouldn't wear my underwear, though.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I'll just wear an outfit.
Oh, okay.
Like a little jumpsuit.
A jumpsuit.
Neon jumpsuit.
Okie dokes.
Yeah.
We don't want to borrow a pair of like neon leggings.
Yeah, neon leggings with some neon Converse.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. But no, I couldn't handle that music. It's like... It's digital like DJ music.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah, so I couldn't handle that.
Probably not.
No. Instead, we went to the track meet.
It's
probably the same. Imagine everybody out there, and we're at the track meet sweating to death.
I know.
Yeah, but we're not too familiar with I go to swim meets, track meets we go to just during the year. Not super familiar with track meets, you know. But anyway, so we had to burn a lot of time because it stopped an hour for lightning. Yes. And then later on, it stopped a little while for rain. Yes. So it just kept going and going and going. It was kind of crazy in that sense.
It was. It was intense for a high school track meet, I feel.
Yeah. So when they had the lightning delay, we go, let's go get a hotel room.
Yes.
And so we took an Uber to this place called South Creek.
South Point.
South Creek Pizza?
No, yeah. South Point.
At South Point, this big casino hotel.
Yeah.
Which these places are huge, man.
Yeah, and it was like off the strip.
And we go in there and people are gambling.
Yeah. It was
busy.
It was packed.
Yeah, it was packed. All time of day, it's just packed.
People are gambling. It wasn't packed at 4 a.m.
11 restaurants, a bowling alley,
movie theater.
I mean, this place has everything. It's huge.
It was huge.
Yeah. People eating and gambling and smoking and
it's a casino. That's what happens.
I know, but I was like, man, look at this place. But we ended up getting a room there, got to take a shower real quick, then head back to the track meet. Funny thing happened at the track meet that I want to bring up. It was stupid, but it was really funny. So we're watching, and everything. River's doing pretty good. He had to run a relay, did pretty good, and then he had to hurry up and do the pole vault. But right when he started his pole vault, basically it started pouring down rain like a monsoon. These big drops, and Kylie kept telling me, "You don't understand Vegas.
In May,
you get these big storms that come for like 10 minutes, and then boom,
You didn't believe me.
Right. And then we got nailed.
And then it happened. And then I felt justified because he was like, whatever.
Right. So when it starts pouring down rain, the bleachers clear. Everybody's coming down from the bleachers, like grabbing their ice chests and rolling them behind. There's this packed people there. So Kylie and I are coming right on down, and this guy comes
no, I meant standing at the fence because we're kind of waiting to see what's going on. And they're like, we're just going to, River comes over and is like, no, they're just going to kind of wait for it to stop raining, and then we're going to restart. We're like, okay, great. So I kind of turn because you're like, let's kind of go wait, not in the rain then. So I turn.
We're trying to find some shelter
and
somewhere.
I kind of shake my arm off to get, I don't know, rain or something. My hand, I have no idea. Kind of threw my arm out.
And she nut slugs this guy right in the ween. Right in the nuts. This guy's 6'4", I'd say 6'5".
For sure,
He's pulling a thing, and she swings her hand back and hits him right in the nuts.
Not hard,
yeah, but
for a guy, it might have been hard.
But then he's like, oh, and then
I shocked him for sure.
And I looked at him, and he's adjusting,
I know, I was all sorry. And then I was like, oh my God, I think I just hit that guy in the nuts. And you're like, yeah, he's adjusting. You did.
He's like, oh, ow.
Sorry, sir.
Well, he's really tall.
He was.
He was really tall. He was
sorry.
Just his athletic shorts. That's what guys see. Sometimes I don't like this at all, but kids will do it. Like River's age, nut check, and they punch each other right in the nuts.
Why?
I don't know, just to hurt each other.
They know it hurts. Why do they do it?
Right. Just to say, they call it a nut check or something like that.
I know. I don't get it.
I think it started in baseball. They would always go cup check, bonk, and if you didn't have your cup in, you're screwed.
Yeah, I like how you just try to stop yourself from cussing.
I was gonna say, I said screwed. Cup check, bing.
Well, I gave that guy a cup check.
Yeah. What, did you have a cup on?
Did not.
Sunk right in.
I didn't hit him that hard. It was like a flick, if you will.
Flick of the wrist.
Yes. Sorry, sir. I moved on from cupping balls in church to flicking randoms at the track meet.
Right. But we got to stay at the track meet. And,
got to stay.
Yeah, we got to stay. Well, I thought we were going to have to leave again. We got to stay.
Oh, right.
It was kind of cool.
We were like, if they don't finish this tonight, we are just not going to see the end of it, I guess.
I know, because we have to leave the next morning.
But thankfully, the track people are like, no, we have to finish this today. We don't have a choice.
Yeah, then all the lights went off at 9 o'clock. Then all the lights went off at 10 o'clock. Because they're on a timer.
And then again
at
11.
Yeah.
Because, we were there that late.
And so it was kind of nice watching under the lights and stuff. And it was 72.
I enjoyed that actually. Yeah, it was cool.
Degrees.
It was kind of I didn't hate that part of the track meet.
Right, so that was good. River had everybody rooting for him, and that kind of thing. So that was good.
Yeah.
Then we have to catch an Uber at 11 o'clock at night out in Henderson.
Yes.
And then we have to go all the way back to.
All the way. It was a 6-minute drive.
All the way.
To South Point.
What matters? We did have to go all the way. What matters? How long it is?
Because you make it sound like it's so far away. It was literally.
Well, it was
6
late.
minutes.
It was getting to be 11:30 or so, at night, and we were hungry because we ate a Firefly at 2.
Yeah, and
2:30.
I just had a Diet Coke, and it was earlier than that. We left at 2:30.
Right.
So we ate at 1:30.
Yeah, we got to meet at 3-ish, something like that. So then we were hungry, so we went around, and a lot of the restaurants were already closed up. So we had to go to the main coffee shop, let's call it.
Yep, that's a good explanation. But they had Chinese food.
They had Chinese food till midnight.
Yeah.
And then a full menu on top of that.
Yes.
Which is kind of weird. And the big thing was you can only get Chinese till midnight. Everybody kept telling us.
Well, I know. We're like, okay.
And then there was this sign when you walk into the place says you can only have during the specials start at midnight.
We figured because there was a sign when we walked in that was 1 entree per person only, and we're like, well, what
and
if
no
you're
to-go food?
Yeah, and no to go.
What if you really
want it? What if you're real hungry or something?
Oh, that only pertains to the specials. Then
we
noticed
figured it out.
The specials are $2.49 for pancakes.
Yeah, there's a midnight to 5 a.m. special.
Right. And so we said, and the lady says, well, the specials don't start till midnight. We said, we don't care. We're not getting the specials.
Yeah.
We're just want to eat now. We got to go to bed.
Right.
So we got to get something to eat. So we go in and we order, and the place is fairly empty, not that busy.
Yep.
But there's this huge-ass line outside.
That's growing while we're
what the hell's
waiting.
That? What are they waiting for?
Right.
They're waiting for the specials
for
to
the
start
midnight
at
specials, the like $3.99 special.
Right, and they're lining up more and more and more and more. People must do this in Vegas. Like they just go there and they're like, "Yeah, we can eat." But I heard the guy in the front of the line, kind of a bigger gentleman.
Yes.
He says, "Man, I feel sorry for our server. Like, what's this guy gonna do? It says you can order
only
one
order
meal.
one, yeah.
It sounds like he's gonna order 100 meals.
But they're gonna tell you no unless you order full price meals.
Right, and so I don't know how this guy was gonna get away with it, but
I don't either.
it sounded like he was gonna
order
try
to
a lot more, like
right.
four rounds of the pancakes.
But they wouldn't
like
let
that.
you.
Right, because I'm sure people do that and say, "Oh, I want 3 to go."
That's why they were like, "Nope,"
and no to-go food between 12 and 5.
Right.
There's a whole, the whole like racket there.
I mean, probably. I mean, yeah.
And a lot of employees, and I was like, "Oh, they're getting ready for a freaking rush."
They're
It must
like
be like
amping up.
2 a.m. Man, people just come in. And
Well, there's literally a line of like 30 people.
I know, and that's when
at midnight.
That's when we were leaving.
Yeah, we're like, well, let's get out of here.
And Kylie did get Chinese food.
I weirdly did. I didn't think I would, and then I did.
I know.
And you ate half of it.
It was good. It was good. I don't know why. I think the Chinese food must close up, and then they
I
say,
know.
"Well,
if it was
open till midnight."
a random place, I would have been like, I don't know. But if they had a Chinese food restaurant in the casino, so I'm like, well, it's probably just their menu they bring
they
over.
add it. It's probably the same kitchen.
Yeah.
And they add the menu to the other menu, and they want to keep getting
went with
rid of
it.
the rice or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Extra rice.
I didn't get any rice.
But yeah, this place, but the place South Point was nice actually. It was pretty
Yeah,
nice.
the rooms, the room that we were in for 4 hours was
Then they have all this security you got to check before they. Like,
they checked your key. Make sure you had a key card before you could go
get up into the room.
So you don't get it. I don't know. Rob people, attack people in the hotel.
Probably.
I would guess, yeah.
But yeah, make sure you are staying there or whatever, so you're not roaming the halls or something.
The downfall of all of this, though, is that we were not planning on spending the night, so we had nothing.
Right.
Nothing.
No toothbrush. I brought my pills, thank God.
Thynkfully you brought your pills and your night guard.
My thyroid pills and my night guard. And I was going to throw my toothbrush, but the hotel just gave us toothbrushes.
They were shitty, but it's fine. But yeah, and I mean,
They're
thankfully I packed like a pair of leggings because I thought I might get cold like on the plane ride home. But any of you ladies out there know, like, don't really want to wear your underwear for that long.
When you travel like this, you should always bring an extra pair of underwear.
So
I was actually thinking about it, weirdly. If we had to stay at night, maybe I'll bring an extra pair of underwear.
You were thinking of that. You,
Yes.
of all people. You wear the same underwear for like 3 days.
Well, maybe I wasn't thinking of underwear then. I was thinking
you were not thinking of underwear.
I just want my toothbrush. Thank God I brought my bites or whatever.
I know.
My night guard.
But so I sadly washed my underwear in the sink, blew dried in the morning, but wasn't dry, and put it back on.
Something gross about that.
It's grosser to put that gross, dirty underwear on.
Right. I just put mine on.
Okay.
Sticky old underwear.
Yeah. Nope. So you gotta do what you gotta do.
I could just wear no underwear. I could have worn no underwear.
I mean, I could have done that. I just didn't want to do that.
Yeah. That's like we were watching that one show, and the girl is it Vanderpump Rules we were watching.
Yes, I've been.
And they said, "Oh, hey, can
lot.
you try on this dress?" And she's sitting with a whole group of people. She goes, "Well, I don't have any underwear on."
I couldn't do that.
But she was trying on a dress, so why couldn't she just
It
go
was
try
short,
it on?
I think it was a real short.
Oh, maybe it
dress.
was just too short or something.
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody in the world's watching Vanderpump Rules.
I know.
And now Kylie has me watching this thing.
It's actually pretty damn good.
Do any
so
of our
it sucks
listeners
you
know what
in.
that even is?
Yes,
I don't know.
I think everybody at this point knows what Vanderpump Rules is.
I bet you this guy does not.
Probably true. This segment of Life with Eric is brought to you by
G&E Painting and Drywall, servicing Reno, Tahoe, and Truckee areas for over 25 years.
Call G&E today for all of your painting and drywall needs at 775-833-0551.
Anyway, we'll be watching Vanderpump Rules till we die here.
Yes. Well, I'm on season 6, so we're getting close.
Yes.
Love it. And you got sucked. We we were exhausted yesterday by the time I got home. Just done. It actually felt, we'd both agreed, like we were hungover.
Even though we weren't drinking, we just were up so late at night that we had to get up at 4 in the morning, get on a plane.
We were just like done.
Yeah, we got home here like 7:30 in the morning.
Right.
Yeah.
And so we literally watched Vanderpump Rules all day.
And slept and watched that.
Yep.
And slept.
It was fabulous.
And watched that.
I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah, that's Kylie's dream day, to sit around and watch reality TV all day long.
It was.
Right.
I loved every minute of it.
And while we were sitting around, we got in some weird conversation, and I don't know how this came up. I don't know how this came up, because I put this stuff on my hair, and to make my hair grow in certain spots. Divvy. Kylie said, try this, put this on every night. You know, your hair.
I got influenced.
In the thin spots or whatever. And I said, or you said, or I said, I can't remember who is.
I said.
Why does the hair on your mole's Venus, your pubic hair?
That's what Eric likes to call it.
Why does that grow
constantly?
Constantly.
Doesn't matter how old you are.
You don't lose hair there.
You keep growing hair there.
But you lose hair and everything on your head.
Right.
You're not putting divvy on your balls.
No.
It just keeps growing.
Right. Why?
Or your moles.
Why?
Is that what Eric called a mole's Venus, right? Mole's Venus. Mole's Venus.
It's not right. I corrected you years and years ago, and there's just no point anymore.
It's that mound is what I'm talking about. The mound above the area for men and women is called the mole's Venus. Look it up.
Look it up.
Google it. Anyway, no one has any problem growing hair there.
Not a problem.
No one has a bald patch there.
Correct.
Bald spot.
No thinning.
No, it just keeps on growing.
Keeps on growing. Why does that keep growing, but the hair on your
head
does not keep growing? Why does that start thinning?
I don't know.
And that's like it can be men and women as well.
Oh, I'm sure men and women, because women have thinning hair.
Yeah. Why?
Or does anybody ever say I have thinning on my pubic hair?
I've never heard
or
that.
my
I've
armpit
also
hair.
Never asked that, but
people would
I'm
love
pretty
thinning
sure.
on their armpit hair.
I
Like,
love it. Yeah,
that'd be great. But why does that? That's like
why? Yeah.
Yeah.
Riddle me this.
My father.
Yes.
He doesn't have a hair. His legs are
God,
smooth as a woman's legs.
They seriously are.
They're smooth. It's like he shaves his legs every day.
It is like that. And I've questioned it in the beginning.
And he pulls down his pants, and it's like a thick black patch.
In case anybody out there was wondering.
Yeah, it's like it's like a thick jungle.
Boy.
Why?
Why?
It's the strangest thing, right?
Yes.
I'm sure there are plenty of bald men out there.
They have a big old
shiny
bush.
bald hair that every bit of hair transferred just to the bush.
Right.
I wonder if they could ever transplant
the
bush hair
to this hair,
or the skin that grows it so fast to your head.
It's going to be a different kind of hair texture.
No, you take the skin with the skin with the what do they call the holes where the follicles, and they cut that off.
That's what they do when they do a hair,
but
not
but
from
they
your
transit
moles.
from your balls though, instead of like your back of your neck or whatever.
Do you want that kind of hair on your head?
Everybody have curly hair.
Right.
It would go fine with me.
Oh, okay.
Just put it right on in.
It's a little coarser.
Curl it all up.
But it's fine, I guess.
Everybody would have afros.
Right.
Basically.
I mean,
all curly hair.
Right. Dark curly hair. I thought you used to have blonde hair. Oh well.
Yeah. No.
Not this patch.
What happened? Yeah.
Not this front patch here.
Like you have the regular hair and the bald patch in the back, just this thick black curly hair.
Some thinning around it, but
yeah.
Oh boy.
Well, it's just a thought.
It is a thought. I am curious about this.
Kylie and I got in this debate about this, and I don't know why. I'm like, what is going on?
Know. The things that I think about. That's one of them.
If only my dad could donate that hair.
Right.
That thick patch.
Here's a question, though.
Yeah.
But I guess for a man it wouldn't matter because I feel like it only grows like a certain length.
Ball hair.
Yeah, because if you think about
just
it,
so curly.
like it never like keeps growing like down to your knees. Like it doesn't.
Oh yeah, it doesn't grow outside.
As like a
your...
stopping point.
Oh yeah.
If you think about it.
Because it just keeps curling up.
I don't know.
It's like a briar patch.
Because I mean, I'm sure your dad doesn't like manscape.
One time, my dad. This is TMI, but
you're gonna tell the world
I
anyways.
don't think he listens.
I don't think he. Your mom does.
My mom does.
Yeah.
No, he had to get like a hernia operation, so you just shave the spot where they got to go in.
It's the first
It's
time
like
he
had
ever
to
manscaped.
chainsaw a slot out of there. Like,
the nurses were like, Jesus Christ. What's happening here, sir?
Right.
Was he awake when they did that?
What about the little guy on the Hangover? When they pulled a naked Chinese guy out of the...
Oh, yeah, Ken, whatever his last name is.
They pulled him out of the trunk. You know, there's a black patch right there. He's all naked in there.
I mean, I don't know if that was real, but...
He was naked.
I don't know. They could have, like, put a fake patch, though.
Why would they do that?
They do that in Hollywood all the time.
A fake ball patch?
Yeah. Especially if he didn't have one and they wanted it to be, like, absurdly large. So it probably was fake.
I don't know. Well, that's a good question in TV. I think he just got out the way he is.
I don't think so.
It's real funny, though.
I think they added some fake
Those
hair.
of you who have to see The Hangover.
I'm pretty sure everybody has seen The Hangover.
You think so?
Yes. At this point in life, yes.
Life with Eric podcast is brought to you by Petrola Concrete Construction and doTERRA Essential Oils. You can get this from Aislinn Mueller, and her handle at Insta is at This Essential Life. Don't forget, folks, now summertime's coming. I got some hats to give out. If you want a hat, hit me up. You can see them right here. I'm pointing
It's
at
great for the beach, pool.
Great for
park.
the beach pool. We have a handful of hats that we want to give to people. I just got to remember who they are, but people ask.
Okay.
People ask all the time. We got a lot of good feedback last week on social media when I put the 3 kids up. I put Skylar and the shark.
Yes.
And that freaked me out because they had that video of the shark
Right.
attacking the person in Hawaii.
On the kayak.
The kayak. That could have easily came up and bit
Oh
the
my
front
God.
of Skylar's
For
board.
sure.
Those of
knocked
you
her
didn't
off,
see it,
yeah.
Skylar was on her paddleboard, and there was a great white out there, and she had her
And
GoPro.
thankfully an adolescent.
Right. Teenager, let's call it. Is that an adolescent?
Correct.
And then took a picture of it.
Let's call it a teenager.
Well, excuse me. And then we had a picture of River. He won the North track thing. When he went to state, he got 5th. He was a little bummed out, almost got 4th,
yes.
but he thought he was going to do a little better, but I think he did great. I mean, he did a
He
really
did
good
great,
season,
but I
yes.
mean, I always felt bad for the kid because he had to run right before he did it, and he'd been
Yeah.
in the sun and the heat all day.
Yeah.
Hadn't eaten.
Yeah.
I mean,
But it was exciting for us, and we had a really good track season. And then we put the thing of Tanner swimming at Nationals.
yes.
I was real proud of him and put his race on there. So a lot of people watched that and like that with the 3 kids. 3 kids all had something going on that week.
Yeah.
Something interesting.
Eventful week.
I know. But anyway, deer.
Yes.
We have a big.
Excuse me.
I just paused there to let Kylie do
I know,
a
keep-
loud burp.
Okay, here's a question.
Why don't you just burp in the mic?
Anyway,
People
I don't
want
do
to see a
that.
real deal.
When you do things like that, like you did a couple weeks ago, like drop your pen, and I watched you get it and was silent, you
Right.
told me you can keep talking,
Fill the
you know.
dead air.
And you just didn't do it.
Fill the dead air.
You just let there be dead air. So,
I
just
should have filled the
saying.
dead air with a sponsor. This podcast is sponsored by Reno Yard and 430 National LLC.
Why are you smiling at me like that?
I can barely smile because I got to get these stitches out. I get the stitches out tomorrow, folks. If I look weird to you, or my
You
teeth
don't look
are,
weird anymore.
or my teeth are bleeding right now.
No.
When I had this surgery thing, I came home and I'm talking to Kylie, and she's like, "Jesus Christ, look like I got punched in the mouth. It was all full of blood, my whole mouth."
Well, right. Okay. So the dentist tells them, like, you know, try like minimal stuff. Try not to, you know,
Talk too
do much talking. You know, he can't laugh, all this stuff. But it's Eric. He can't stop talking.
Right.
Right.
I'm just talking, and blood's like spurting out
Yes.
of my
I'm
mouth.
like, stop talking.
I know. My dad's like, "Are you not supposed to talk that much?"
Yeah.
I'm talking and talking.
Yeah.
I can't help it. That's what I do.
Obviously.
I talk, and that's what I do. But we got big times ahead of us. We got a graduation party to plan. River's graduating. Sky's going to come up for the week. So we have all kinds of stuff to do that we will be filling you in on. Right,
Right.
Darren?
We got to finish the studio.
Yes.
That's happening in the next month.
Yep. We got lots to talk about and lots to do.
Exciting.
Are you that excited about it? You don't sound it when you say it that way.
Because I think of all the things I have to like get for it, and I don't know what I'm gonna get yet.
Okay. Gotcha.
I
Make
just
it
start
look real
thinking of
nice.
like my to-do list.
Right. To-do
Right.
less is big.
To do less?
Do less. To-do list.
List. There you go.
To-do
There you go, darling.
list. All right, baby.
You're
Guess
done.
what?
You're
it's
done.
that time. Last call.
You ready for bed?
Yes. Who are we cheersing today?
Well, I think that we need to cheers River today for
Macon State.
making state.
Having a good state meet.
Yep.
Yep. I'd say so too. Cheers, River.
Yeah, cheers. Congratulations.
Now, Skylar, this doesn't mean we're not cheersing you. We're cheersing you
Rivers-
too. But this is
it's
River's
kind of
state
River's
meet.
month.
Yes.
Sorry.
It's his month. And Skylar will cheers you next week.
Well, if you
Maybe.
do something. Yeah. Cheers worthy.
Yeah. She will call us up right when she listens
I
to
know
this
she
and be like,
will.
what did you just say that for? You never cheers me.
Yes,
we have,
do.
We have cheers Sky a few times.
Yes, we have.
Yes, we have. The one thing we don't cheers is birthdays, and she called us on that. It wasn't my birthday. We never cheers birthdays, do we?
We do not.
Yeah, because there's too many.
Correct.
Right. We have a zillion, especially this month of June.
No, yeah, we
Oh, it's
kind
not
of
June. It's May.
not yet.
But
Yeah,
coming in June.
we made that kind of rule up when we first started because we were like, we will never be able to get everybody's in. I'm real for I don't want to offend anybody or
It doesn't really offend people, but
until
maybe.
you don't cheers them and
Yeah,
you cheered
you're
their
"Oh,
sister
shit."
or something.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
I know.
So
cheers, River.
Yes, congratulations.
Subscribe or follow us on wherever you listen to your podcast, or just go to our website at www.lifewitheric.com.
And don't forget to follow us on social media for updates and a closer look into My Life with Eric. To all of our listeners out there, remember, it's always happy hour here.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Love you, baby.
Love you.